Welcome to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where the voices of a small town meet the headlines shaping our world from the front porches and fields of Cedar Valley. We bring you reflections, stories, and questions that matter, connecting real lives to real events for faith and community. Walk hand in hand with today's headlines. This is a Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.
Greetings. I'm Chloe Papadakis, and I'll be your host for today's Quiet Echo. When America talks about borders, families feel at first national conversations about immigration grew louder today. Arguments over policies, proposals, and enforcement filled screens across the country. Commentators raised voices, political leaders sharpened their language, and another headline drifted into homes from miles away. Here in Cedar Valley, those headlines don't stay on phones or tablets. They settle into the spaces where real families live and breathe. A debate launched in Washington becomes tension at school pickup lines, silence at dinner tables, and quiet questions from children who notice more than adults admit. Parents feel it first. They sense when volume rises outdoors and when a tone shifts inside their own walls. A child overhears a careless remark and wonders who belongs. A teenager scrolls past a harsh post and reads it 3 times, trying to understand where compassion fits in. A college student returns home, carrying stories from another world, trying to make sense of the contrasts. Cedar Valley knows this terrain. Afghan families arrived months ago, carrying memories of service given and promises made. Many here welcomed them with warmth. Others hesitated, arms crossed and glances uncertain. The community worked to build understanding, even when progress came slow. Now, fresh national headlines pull at that progress. New arguments stir old unease. Unrest outside Cedar Valley presses against the edges of this town, testing patience, empathy, and the quiet strength that makes small communities resilient. From a mother's desk, this moment feels like a crossroads. Families cannot control Congress or cable news, but they can decide how to greet a neighbor in the grocery aisle. They can offer kindness to a newcomer who is still finding footing. They can protect children from the weight of adult anger. They can choose calm when noise outside grows louder. Small acts still matter. A shared ride. A warm hello. A seat offered without hesitation. These gestures shape identity far more than speeches broadcast from far away. Cedar Valley has weathered division before. In those moments, quiet voices carried the community through, voices that spoke gently, listened carefully, and held firm to faith, family, and responsibility. The nation may debate policies, but families determine character. Homes build the culture of a town. As headlines swell, Cedar Valley's steady hearts offer a reminder. Peace doesn't begin in Washington. It begins in kitchens, classrooms, driveways, and evening routines. It begins when neighbors honor humanity across their own fences. Today calls for clear eyes and calm spirits. For small kindnesses. For patience with those who feel uncertain. For a grace that speaks louder than fear. Cedar Valley endures because families, not factions, set its course. That simple truth remains stronger than any headline. This has been a Quiet Echo editorial from the Cedar Valley News. Join us tomorrow as the newsroom continues guiding listeners with principle, purpose, and the steady light of quiet voices in a noisy world.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time. Keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open. This is Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.